If you're under 25 years old and you're looking at starting, or you've started your first business, you have been lied to. It's the dream of where you can hit 10K a month within 6 months. It's just a complete lie in most cases. Now, let me explain. I started my first business 5 years ago and I've managed to pass that 10K a month goal, but it didn't happen within the 6 months. It happened after 4 years or so. And when people say that you can achieve these massive goals, whether it's 10K a month or a certain type of business or lifestyle, whatever it is, a lot of the time it is false. It may be true in some cases, but if you think about it from our position, if we don't have much experience and we're just starting our first business, in order to hit that goal of, let's just say, 10K a month, you need a certain skill set and experience in order to do that. I mean, you could get lucky and kind of push a few buttons, as people say, and it works. But in most cases, and hopefully that is the case, it doesn't happen. You don't want to get lucky, otherwise you just drop the ball and kind of shit hits the fan and things go downhill. But for the people that actually do hit it, where they've done it correctly, they started their business within 6 months, they hit the goal. You have to think about what they had prior. Now, a lot of them would have been maybe working in marketing or sales or within businesses where they've managed to really scale and they've got a lot of experience and skills. But for someone like us, where we're starting from ground zero, it's just not the case. And to be honest, I don't know if it's kind of like a self-entitlement or if it's just we've been lied to, but it's probably a mix of both. But it's just delusional for us to start something and then expect immediate success. Like if you think about, like here in New Zealand, I believe the average income is about for the average adult, singular, is around about 70 or 80,000 New Zealand dollars. So I don't know, that's probably maybe 50,000 US, 45,000 US, something like that. And for us to suddenly go from zero to then 120 grand a year is a big jump. And it takes a lot of time and effort for that. It's like starting the gym and then you complaining that you've been going for 6 months and you don't look like Ronnie Coleman. It's like, use your fucking head. It's obviously not going to happen. It's physically impossible. Now, for business, it's a little bit different. You can get lucky. Maybe you hit a crypto pump, something like that, and it goes to the moon. But then you just you see a lot of those people and they crumble and it turns dark real quick. Like you look at some of the actors, the young actors or sports athletes who hit fame at a very young age and they turn down the kind of depressive, drug addicted route and it just kills them. So for what I'm trying to say is that you need to become a certain person in order to achieve your specific goal. You can't just be a fucking retard and then expect the world. Like that's not how it works. You can't be just incredibly undisciplined and then if you got handed a business that's doing $1 million a year or 10,000 a month, 120 a year, you're not going to know what to do because first of all you're just too lazy, but then you also don't have the skill set. You actually have to develop things over time. For myself, I made my first dollar. I think it would have been around about 3 years into my journey, give or take. And that was my first profitable dollar. Before that, I was just working at different businesses, around 7 in total. And from that, they went fucking nowhere. Like I lost money from all of them overall. But then when I actually dedicated some time and effort into the needle moving activities where it's actually going to grow the business, that's when I saw results. And in order for me to get where I am now, I had to become a certain person. I couldn't have been just that retard in school that I was, where it was just like I was definitely disciplined, but I just had no skills and I was a bit delusional. Where like I remember I joined this agency course and then I had a goal of SMMA course, and then I had a goal of 10K a month within 6 months, and I was nowhere near that. I don't even think I earned a dollar within that time frame. So, and for a lot of people, that's very disheartening, and it just makes them quit. And the problem with that is that they've been sold the lie from the beginning that makes them disheartened. Like, you have to understand you're going to be in this for a very, very long time if you want to see any types of results. You can't just start and then it goes to the moon. And for myself, I'm Christian. I believe everything happens for a reason and it's God given. And I think God is not going to give you something that you're not ready for, or at least that he thinks you're not ready for. Because, like, if we're at ground zero and we're handed, like the rich actor analogy, you're just going to crumble. It's just going to go absolutely nowhere. So you have to work your way up, and that, like, from square one, it just starts with being disciplined and being able to work a long amount of hours and consistently. And then it's building up the skills and then changing your mindset, and things, they slowly unravel, and then you become this person you don't even recognize. But that is the point. So yeah, I think I've said enough to get the point across. Like, at least this is what helped me and actually stay on track, and took a bit of understanding when I first crossed that 6-month mark and didn't hit my 10k a month goal. Took a little while to be like, what's happening? But previously I was running business for like 3 years or 2 years, so it's a long time where I was kind of used to it already. But if you're starting out, you're just going to quit if you stay in that mindset. But yeah, hopefully that helps someone, and have a good one.